This is Wayne Hanna.
Hey, pal.
And thanks for coming in, Wayne, to the new studio here. What do you think?
It's inspiring me to do some art in my house.
Yeah, that's Jason Wilkins design.
If I brought him to my house and he painted my entire house like this, I would be a bachelor again, but it would be awesome.
I know, he does great stuff. You're the guy that a lot of people have got to know through TikTok with an account called Good Morning Assholes. So David Bowie did a great blog on you not too long ago, but for the people that didn't get a chance to read it yet, it just came across one day. You decided to start off your day with Good Morning Assholes, and now here you are, like 200,000 million followers later.
Yeah, there's a lot, and it's growing, and it's fun, and it's humbling, and it's still profound, and it's happening every day. So I'm really enjoying it. To be completely honest with you, I'm shocked that I've kept it up this long, and I have no plans of stopping. So
no, good. And it just started off innocent enough. Like, you didn't have a plan. You just one day you came on and you said, "Good morning, assholes." You do a nice motivational type of speech just from the heart, nothing scripted. You just go. And it just it's been successful for you. So
it has been going. Yeah. It's built. It's helped me. It's kept me accountable for the advice that I'm giving myself, and now I'm giving it to other people.
You're practicing what you preach a little bit.
I'm trying my hardest. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We want to get to know more about you, though. I mean, people can watch the TikToks and spend hours there. That's a lot of people do on TikTok.
Right.
They're addictive. You just keep swiping, but
you get into the hole.
Yeah. You do. Mm-hmm. And tell us a little bit about you, though. You, the person. Where'd you grow up? You got an interesting background. So, how you ended up in Peterborough.
So I'm originally from Alberta.
Yep.
I was born and raised in the Edmonton area. And when I just turned 18, I joined the Army.
Right.
And I spent 17 years in the Canadian Forces, both in the Army and in the Air Force. And when I believe it was 2011, it's all a blur now, the last 10 years, but 2011 I got posted to CFB Trenton as a firefighter. And I stayed there for about 4 years, then I pulled the plug and became a firefighter for the city of Pickering in 2014. And we made our home Peterborough after that. It seemed like the perfect place. My wife at the time spent a lot of her early adult life here and loved everything about it. So how could I argue? And we've been here ever since. So.
Yeah. And you've fallen in love with it, obviously.
Oh my God, I love it here. I love it here.
What is it? I was born and raised here, so I kind of I have a different perspective. But for someone that's lived in many cities as you have and out west, and what is it about Peterborough that someone like yourself is like, you know what, I do want to make this my home?
I have traveled the world a few times. I've been to 6 of the 7 continents, and this is the only place that I have ever been where I instantly felt like I was a part of the community. And when you get to know one person, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, you end up knowing everybody. And ever since I've been here, I keep getting to know more and more people, and I just love it. I love the local business. I love the way the city looks. I dig it.
The More You Know podcast. Tell us a little bit about that.
So the More You Know podcast started about a month ago. I met a guy through TikTok named Alex Scooby, and he's an actor. People that watched King of Queens might know him as Doug Prezan. He was in ER. He's quite the human being. We just got along instantly when we met.
Are him and George Clooney still tight?
Him and George Clooney, they're in a little bit of a fight right now because they're saying Alex might be a tiny bit better looking than Clooney, but he is a good looking man, and we're working through it. But Alex and I, we don't talk about it beforehand. We say let's record a podcast. He's in LA, I am here, and then we spend a couple hours. And it's produced by a local filmmaker, Tyler Boyko, who owns a company called Poorhouse Productions. And in between, he's right now driving back and forth from North Bay to here, filming a feature for Prime. He's editing and producing our podcast. So we've got a lot of cool people on our side. We've managed to keep it somewhat local in the production side, which is very important to me. So
keeping it local is important for sure. I know you're working on some cool stuff you can't quite talk about maybe yet, but
I could talk a little bit. A little bit about it.
What is going on? What's next? for Wayne Hanna?
So right now we're getting ready to pitch a show idea to a network exec in the Hollywood area, and it is quite the bingeable experience, as we put it.
Okay.
And the way I can describe it is you're going to have two grown-ass middle-aged men traveling the world trying to find their spiritual awakening, and it's a docu-series. Every time we talk about it, we fall more in love with it.
Yep.
But it is a process, that is for sure. But we're excited. We're excited.
Well, you find it pretty much every morning with your messages, and I know a lot of them hit home. You get emotional sometimes on TikTok because you can relate to a lot of them. People can relate to you. You're changing. I know you don't like to hear this sometimes, but you're making a huge difference, man. Every single morning with Good Morning Assholes. So keep it up. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
And I'll be following you like I have been.
Yeah,
every single morning.
I come onto your show every single morning now. I love your voice in the morning. I like to listen to your voice, and then I like to make my message. So let's look at you a little bit like you're kind of an inspiration.
Oh, man, let's end it on. That's nice. That's a nice way to end it. Thank you, Wayne. Appreciate it.
All right. I love you all in a weird and platonic way.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Hometown PTBO.
Hometown PTBO with Pete Dalladay.